Hi guys, it's me Sonia and I'm back with another share layout for the month of October and November. I have a mix of Halloween layouts and Thanksgiving layouts and some other layouts that I did these past 2 months. I don't have a lot of process videos for these because, as you all know, I've been dealing with breast cancer and going through chemotherapy, and so I've been scrapbooking on my bed and not on my desk. So, if I do have a video uploaded, I will show you which layout it is. And I think there's only one video of one of these layouts up. Maybe two. Yep. Okay, so let's start. And I did a lot from my bed, but I did a lot. I don't know how many. We'll count them. We'll go through it. Now this one is for Halloween, but it was a past Halloween a while back. I can't remember, probably about 4 years ago. It's about my daughter. She dressed up as Jack Sparrow from the Pirate of the Caribbean. I did a lot of mixed media on this one, and a lot of stamping and stencil and texture paste, as you see, and these flowers that I die cut it in out of pattern paper using my hip kit. This is a glitter paper from my stash, which I wish I would never use because it's an old-fashioned glitter paper, and it, the glitter comes right off of it. So they don't do those anymore. They don't sell those kind of papers that the glitter comes off anyways. Well, then I did some embossing, heat embossing on some of the flowers also. Right here, some details, just to add some details on it. So that's the first one. I hope you guys are getting all of these. Maybe I'm not, I'm off frame a little bit. Alright, let's see. Alright. This is, this was Halloween Day. We went to a pumpkin patch. And my daughter is in love with horses. And there was horses there, so knowing her, she had to, oh, it broke right here. I had to fix that with a little bit of tape. She had to go and play with them. And it took us forever to get her out of there because she loves to play with horses. Ever since she was little, it's been her passion. And she says that when she has her full-time job, she wants to live on a farm, and she wants to own a couple horses. Well, we're from Puerto Rico, so she has a background on that. We always had horses in Puerto Rico, so it runs in the family, I guess. A lot of mixed media here. I use this is a 49 Prima Market paper. And I use stencil, some texture paste, some die cuts, flowers, you name it, I have it on here. And some fussy cut flowers from Vicki Wooten's, what do you call it, vellum paper with the flowers, with the butterflies. I love those. So that's that one. And here's another one. That's the same day, and this is me just before I lost my hair. You can see there that I'm already starting to lose my hair. This, I did some heat embossing in the back with some stamping. This is using Simple Stories, I think it is, collection, fall collection. I'm not sure. Wait, I want to make sure. Let me see here. Let's see. It's probably not. Let's see. No, it's actually Cartabella. Cartabella. Yeah, Cartabella Hello Autumn. I have a very hard time using this kit. I don't know if it's the texture of the paper or what, but I'm having a hard time using it. So I mixed it up with my 49er Market die cuts. So that's that one. Moving right along, this one is using my hip kit and some die cuts, leaf die cuts. I saw this was inspired by Ronnie's. She's a scrapbooker and she has a YouTube channel. She made at a they call it Punch Out Thursday to Die For, and she made a fox, and it was so cute. So I tried to recreate it. I didn't do as good as she did, but I tried. So there's my little fox, Ronnie. If you're watching this video, that's what it came, how it came out, and I'm actually very proud of it. So and over here I layered a bunch of leaves. I cut some little leaves. Some of the stuff needs to be glued down because, as we know, nothing glued down to gesso, and I should have known better, but I'll glue that back down. I'll go back to it. And over here I use my fringe scissors to create this grass down here. And I put this chicken here because it reminds me of when I was younger, and I was always playing with chicken in Puerto Rico. I had a bunch of chickens. I was always playing with chicken. I love how this one came out. Now this is a Halloween one. This was in October. It was the same day we went to the pumpkin patch. And so these are my son-in-laws and my daughters with their boyfriends and me with their boyfriends. So I thought this was a cute. I use a die cut file from Hip Kit. And if you're not a member, you have to be a member to get these cup files, but they got the cutest cup files. So yes, please, it's at hipkit.net, and you can become a member and get exclusive cup files, and they have them every month, and they're unique and beautiful. I love them. So there's that one. At the pumpkin patch, here's another one. This is me and my son, and these are all my 3 kids and me. And at the pumpkin patch, they had these characters built with the hay, which I thought it was adorable. This is another cup file from Hip Kit. These things right here I got from the Dollar General store. Yeah, if you don't have things for die cuts or stuff to embellish, like I didn't have a lot of Halloween stuff, so I had to become creative, and so I embossed with a little stamp that I bought, little stamps for Halloween stamps. That's all I could find at the store, because I actually, was doing it during Halloween, so there wasn't much left when I went to get stuff at Michael's. So all I found was like a little container of all these little stamps, and they're so cute, and it brought a bunch of Halloween stuff. So that's what I used to heat emboss that. So that was one of them. Now this is very special to me. This is my grandma. She passed away about 9 years ago, And I actually have this picture. This is my son when he was little. And I have this picture on a picture frame. And unfortunately, it got stuck to the glass. So I cannot take it out. And I am so mad because I couldn't find, well, I didn't have another one. Or at least I thought I didn't. And then I went through some of my closet and I found another one. I was so glad. So I just had to do a layout with it. And this is what it is. Using some back Hickett Club stuff that I had in my stash already that I haven't used yet. And I think it looks gorgeous. I did some stars with the texture paste, Bicky Boo texture paste, which I love. And because it's so smooth. And then I did a border like it looked like it's machine stitch, but it's actually just my pen. I love how this layout came out. I'm gonna journal here eventually before I put it on the inside the albums. The next one's another Halloween one. This is a past Halloween. As you see, my kids are very small here still. And they are much bigger. My daughter right here, she's 21 now. So, yeah. This one is another, using some of the cup files from Hickett. These, again, these stickers are from these little puffy things. They're 3D. And they're from Dollar General. Believe it or not, they have the cutest embellishments that you can find for Halloween, Christmas, Easter. When the season comes, go there because you will find some of the cutest little things. And you'll see some Christmas ones when I bring them in. So, like I said, I had to be creative with my Halloween because I didn't have much. This is some of Bicky Booten's cardboard stickers, chipboard stickers that I had left. This is a fall layout. This is also the same day, Halloween day, that we went to the pumpkin patch. This is me and my son. They had a bunch of stops where they had this decorated where you can take pictures. So I used my hip kit for October. Yes. And this right here is also a piece of it's like I put it in a sleeve to emboss it. So it's got some texture there. There's a lot of stamping, stencils in the background. And there's some leaf stamps right here. A lot of layering, a lot of clusters. These leaves I bought, they're very textured leaves. I bought these at Michael's. And there's that. I just need to journal. I don't journal much. If I do, I'll journal in the back. But I think this layout came out cute. I like it. This was one of the ones that I said, the odds that I just throw it in there. There was a Father's Day one that I have not. I was just waiting to scrap. And I think there's a process video for this one. I'm not sure. Maybe not. No, there's not. Yeah, no, there's not. Well, this is Father's Day this year. And as you see, we couldn't go anywhere because of COVID. But we did the most of it. And I love how this layout came out. I love the wood grain. And especially I love that I had finally got to use this border thing here. I got these at Big Lots, when Big Lots used to sell scrapbooking stuff. And I was just hoarding it for years. And then when I went through my cabinets, I found it, and there you go. It was the perfect layout to use it. And I also did this when they were doing a hop about using wood grain. It was just coincidence. And I decided to throw my inspiration and how I use wood grains. And I think I used a sketch too, Christy's Beautiful Life sketch. I think it was her 30-day of sketch of the recent one that just went through. I used one of the sketches. I just flipped it. And there's some background stenciling there with Tim Holtz, the one that looks like wood grain. So I like how this one came out. This was another one of that day at the pumpkin patch, and just more pictures of us, my daughter petting the horses, and my son's petting the horses too. They were feeding them some treats. So yep, this is using my hip kit from October, and I just love how this one came out too. Love it. Okay, now this one I did playing with, along with the Back to the Future hop that they had. I wanted to play along. So this is me when I was 18 at my prom. So I really went back for me. So this is my take on it. So I've named it Journey in Time. So, like, you know, went back in time. Excuse me. I did some layering, and I love this paper, but I added this piece here because I kind of covered the one that was after that one. I didn't want to use that color. But yeah, it's from the hit kit from October, using some stash stuff that I had. And I love this little swan. Yep, I like how this one came out. This one I just recently did. I finished it this morning, actually. This was Thanksgiving Day this year, and it's my daughter with her boyfriend. I did some stitching, hand stitching, and I'm putting some sequins here from Spiegelmom's scrap, and I think I used called Earthy Treasures. Yes, I love this sequin mix. That's the one I used. And I also used a little bit of Modern Holiday, and because I was running out of the blues, and I used some of the Into the Woods. Yep, those three mixes right there. This I did with some gold foil, and all I did was I put a strip of double-sided tape. This is the 1/8 of an inch, and I put the tape, and then I put the gold foil on it and just ripped it, and that's how it revealed. And I am in love with that technique right now, so you'll see it more often because it's like my jam right now. I've been doing it lately, and I love it. So you'll see that technique coming up a lot at Christmas. This is another Thanksgiving Day. This is my other daughter, and this one was a scrap lift from Missy Wooden, and it's one of her fall layouts that she did recently, and I loved it, so I tried to recreate it with some variation on how I did mine and how she did hers. She had sideways photos. I have up-down photos. And I loved how this one came out. Now, this is my doggy. I use a sketch here. I think was from Christie's Beautiful Life. She had a sketch in there, and I went through her 30 days of sketches and found the sketch. And no. This is wrong. It's not from Christie's Beautiful Life. This is from Sarah's Scrap. Yes, she put this on her webpage for people to use the sketch, and it's a sketch that has where is it? I thought I had it here. Let me see. What did I do with it? Actually, I have it right here. There it is. No, actually, it's inspired blueprint sketch to build on. I did get it from the 30 Days of Sketches, Christie's Beautiful Life. Yes, yes, I did. I sure did. I'm sorry, I'm just all confused. It's late and I'm tired, and I'm trying to put this up there before before the December comes. But anyways, I used this sketch, and this is my take on it. Most of my photos are not landscape. They're, you know, portal, how do you call it? Anyways, they're down. So, oh, I got some little glue there. I'll have to take that out. Okay, so yeah, so I had to flip the sketch a little bit. And I didn't like all these little things going on the side here because I wanted to rip some paper. But I did add them right here and right here. So that's that one. This is just a background that I did. That don't belong there. Okay, here's another one of Thanksgiving Day. This is me and my daughters on our Christmas tree. This one is using, this is the one I used with Sarah's, yeah, her, I can't think. Using her sketch, yes. And you see how I did the goil. This is where I started using it. There you go. A lot of layering, a lot of splatters, and this is done with a border punch because I don't have that scallop. I don't have a scallop border punch, so I do mine with circles. That's how I do mine. So you can do yours with circles, and it can look like a scallop punch border. So keep that in mind. That was also using my hip kit. Now this is I had to use this, my pumpkin pie. I've been holding on to all of the pictures to Thanksgiving because I know we were going to have pumpkin pie. So I grabbed all the little pumpkin pie stickers and whatnots that came in all the collections that I had. And I added, this is from that Carabella paper. I cut that piece. This one's from 49 Market. This is from parts from the hip kit from November. No, is it November? No, October. Yes, October. Yep. And these are some of the flowers that came in the Jen Hathfield collection here. And that's that one. I love how this one came out. Which, I am diabetic and I ate this pie. I was really bad. Anyways, I give thanks for pumpkin pie because I love pumpkin pie. This is my favorite. This is my family. This one I did to play along with the hop about giving thanks. What you're thankful for. And I was thankful for my family for this day. So I put right here, Vera's are thankful. And as you see, my dad is the turkey carver tradition for us. And this is taking the turkey out of the oven where that little pop thing comes up. I thought, excuse me, for me, is something that we do every year when that little thing comes up is just like, for us, it's amazing. It's like turkey time. Whoa, the thing's up. We're going to eat turkey. So that's that. I did some background gold with the Bicky Buttons gold glaze. Did some stencils in the back, stenciling. Used some washing tape from my stash. Used some of these gold flowers that I had some from Hit Kit. I used these bowls from a Hit Kit, way past. This right here are those, you You know those things that you buy for the kids to add the ink and you hang them up on the window? I actually use those on layouts all the time. And I love doing that. So here's some, this wood veneer came from a Target dollar spot. They had a bunch of stuff that was nice for Thanksgiving. So I buy there all the time, and I got some paper from in there, little 6x6 paper pads for Thanksgiving, and I also got a Halloween one. This is from the Dollar Tree. It's actually a sheet that I cut up. It's a sheet of paper that comes like this. So, yeah, that is that. Oh, and this is a metal that I painted with alcohol ink. This is a Halloween day night that when we came home, me and my daughter dressed up with our onesies and we took pictures. So we call it Pajama All Day. And this is using the September hit kit bits and bots that I had left. And I love how this came out. I just love the colors. This was from that Target dollar spot. Remember I told you that I buy things there? There were 3 of them in a set. It's a wood veneer piece. So I have this right here just to do my journaling. And that is that. I did some white background on stencil. This is brushed down white paint. And some splatters, white splatters. Yep. This is a die cut that I got from, you know, they're called, this is what they're called, cutouts. And they're from Bella Boulevard. They are so easy and so fun to do, very quick. It brings everything you need in here. And obviously I'm missing the paper. Well, because there's nothing to cut out. Okay, I see. But yeah, it brings everything that you need. Let me grab another different one so you can see what I mean about the words. Okay, that one didn't bring one. Okay, here we go. Yeah, here we go. See the words? Where you got the words. If you flip it over, it brings a sheet. You cut the words, trace it on the pattern paper, and it fits perfectly in 1, 2, 3, done. So I bought a bunch of, I think I got them all. I got all the ones that they have out so far. So these are very good. I've got them from scrapbook.com, but you can also get them from, oh, I can't think real. I think Cherry on Top, maybe. No, I'm not really sure. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, do you see? It's very easy to do, and they come out really cute. And this is the last one. This one I know there is a video for on my page. So this one has lots of dimension, as you see. I'm using a Vicki Boutin's paper here from her Storyteller line, and over here I'm using a 49 and Market paper. Some embellishments from Vicki Boutin, Muslim, and some of these die cuts. I have, this is a die cut that I have that cuts this out, and I use some flowers that came in my kit for my 49 and Market kit that I buy. What is the store? My Creative Store, I think it's called. If I remember, I'll link it down below for you guys can grab. What I did right here, I tried to fold the paper, which was a thick paper, so it was really hard to fold. But I was going for a lift, and I saw a scrapbook lift, and I kind of did my best on recreating that lift. Did some stamping with some texture paste right here, and there's some texture paste in there. These little things right here are for my kit that comes. I get it from that My Creative Store, I think it's called. If I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But if you guys you know what I'm talking about, you pay for the three months of kits. It's a membership, so yeah. So I love this one. This one's one of my favorites here. This one. Well, that's my last layout. Let me count them. Oh, let's see how many we have this month. Let's count. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I did 19 layouts this month of fall. I also did the Vicki Boutin Extravaganza. Oh, this came out from somewhere. Extravaganza with a Vicki Boutin class. So I did a couple more layouts on that, but I don't have pictures on them. But I can show you what they look like and how much fun it was to take this course. So I highly recommend taking Vicki Boutin's classes because I enjoyed myself so much. Even though it took me about 3 days to finish everything off, the album and the layouts. But I am so happy the way everything came out. This is a double page spread. This one goes this way. I don't know if you guys can see the whole thing, but here's that side and there's that side. And I love that. There's that one. So that is 2 more added to the bunch that I did. Then this one is just a one layout page, and maybe I'll put some little photos here. But I love how this one came out. Everything's red and pink and then some green background. I love it. I love how this one came out. Now here's another double page layout that we did. Yep, double page layout. This is the first side and this is the other side. I love this layout. There are things here that I would never have done or imagined that I could do. I added some of my wood veneers, and these wood veneers, I got them from the Dollar Tree. Okay, so like I said, go to the Dollar Tree if you are running low on supplies because they got the cutest things. So I found some wood veneers and I'm going to be using them this Christmas. So I love how this layout came out. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I love everything I did for that class, for the classes. Here is another, I think, double page layout. Yes. Nope. This is a single. Yep. This is the last single one. Yep. I used this. I added from my stash. That's the wood veneer. Everything else was the same as we got taught by Vicki. And then we did some gold stencil with the gold glaze. And that's the last one, guys. This is all the layouts I did for the month of October and the month of November. That's my layout share. I hope you enjoyed and like what you saw and got some great ideas for Christmas. And I'll still be scrapping some more fall pictures because I still have a lot. But I will try to, I don't want to say I'm going to do some videos because, like I said, I'm taking chemo and I don't know how I will feel. But I do know that I am going to be putting up a video of my pink kit, which is going to be my journey of having breast cancer and going through chemo and everything else and how my family deals with it and how I deal with it. Happies and downs, up and downs, everything's gonna be on this album that I'm making for myself to remember my journey and my strength and how I'm gonna fight. And this is gonna be my therapy. So I hope you guys stick around for that. I will try to have a video up. I'm not promising because, like I said, I don't know how I'm gonna be feeling. But you guys, I will leave you with, if you're not a subscriber to my channel, please subscribe. I would love to have you on my team, and hit the bell button to get notifications of all my videos when they come up. I also do Bible journaling on this same channel and some Traveler Notebook Bible journal. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I will see you in my next video. And thank you guys. Stay safe. God bless. Bye.